Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. It is I, the elusive and bizarre, eccentric, the Dark Mist. I know you all love me because I'm consistent and I have returned many times at pivotal moments of your life to help you through whatever you're doing. Definitely, surely. Well, it certainly has been an interesting series of weeks. Oh, it's my pleasure to show you my little village in this godforsaken, bizarre, pseudo-medieval fucking world. I mean, fucking imagine a medieval game where there's no goddamn Christians or people actively praising a specific religion. Uh, but is that semantics? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I gotta increase my vocabulary. This is my son, by the way. He's got a very fucking weird, bizarre wife in this game. As it is medieval dynasty, you have to find a wife, and I happen to choose the first woman I found, and she's a very bizarre individual. I'm not sure if they're all like that, but yeah, I have one of those. But yeah, no, this has been an interesting, very interesting few weeks. I unfortunately had the distinctive pleasure, even as a fucking joke, I can't do that. No, not even as a joke. I saw the shooting right pretty much. I wasn't there of Charlie Kirk, you know, very shortly after he was shot, and he hadn't been confirmed dead yet, and I already knew he was fucking dead. Anyone, anyone who knows anything about that kind of, I mean, about wounds, you know that unless there's a doctor on site right there, ready to fucking go, he was done. And that was a blow, man. I didn't know him very well. I didn't really want to start this video with talking about him, but like, fuck, man. Fuck. It's terrible, you know? It's fucking terrible. And, then there's the kids, man. There's kids that are like, they don't know nothing about nothing that are celebrating his death. That's fucked, too. It really gives you some fucking perspective. Just how little people know. Just how sick this culture is alongside our own, this woke culture. And, yeah, I hate it. I try not to focus on politics and all that stuff because it's like a poison for me. Really, just it does nothing for my benefit, but like to get killed for speaking your mind is as un-American as it is, man. You can't. It's just wrong. It's wrong. Fucking hell is not what I want to talk about. But I guess that's something that's been plaguing my mind. Yeah. Well, God, man. uh, it feels kind of. I don't even want to fucking talk about what I want to talk about after that, man. Like, just shit, man. Just what a blow. What a fucking blow. I mean, and I'm seeing much more of this guy after his passing, you know? I'm seeing a lot more of him. And seeing just what a man we lost, you know? And that's rough. It's rough, you know? Especially in civilized society where they're doing this in the fucking open at this point. They didn't even do what what we expect, which is a silent, terrible, suicide-looking death That's what's most people assume happens when you go against the left, right? Or of course, we always expect most people would expect the violent outbursts, right? Because they are a violent bunch by nature. But a lot of people that have opposed the current correct, quote unquote, form of belief are usually silenced quietly, right? Or inconvenient individuals are silenced in such a way that um, it's an ambiguous death that cannot be pursued immediately. But with him, it was very loud, very in front of your face. And, yeah, it goes to show that the guy had a lot of power. He had a lot of fucking power. To them, at least. Yeah. I mean, hell, I'm too deep into all this shit. I don't want to be this deep into any of this shit. I would much rather be a little more blind, honestly. But it's a travesty that he died the way he did. It's an ugly way to die. Well, I suppose the best way to end that subject is I hope the mother can find strength. I hope she can. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, I haven't thought about YouTube in a while, and I haven't really thought about making videos. I had prepared an entire video on the most recent Battlefield game. To sum that up very briefly, uh, I fucking hate it. As a OG Battlefield fan, I hate it. It's too quick. It's trash. To me, it is. I mean, it's got to be something. It's like, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is a Gen Z game, but I wouldn't even be thinking of, calling anything a Gen Z something if I didn't recently hear about this Gen Z revolution. Yeah, maybe this'll be the episode of, oh, Dark Mist News Report. Well, there's a if you haven't fucking heard, and this is the place you hear, there was a revolution in Nepal or some shit, and they're currently working that shit out right now. And there was an Englishman that was doing some sort of trip or some shit, and he had happened to what the hell? Okay, 1 second. Uh, okay, I don't care. Sorry. Yeah.
I never had a chance to meet my uncle,
Huh?
to judge his character on my own. But I got to know you, Unigast. And though I do not condone your actions, I understand the reasons. To be a
Uh-huh.
man is not to never err, but to make hard decisions when they are necessary. You made yours. And it's
Oh.
something you will need to live with for the rest of your life.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
As will I.
Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Did I just murder that old man? Did he just did the old man just fuck off? Does that mean do I have no more taxes or some shit? Or is there a new Oh shit, the old man fucked off. Now it's a random young cuck. Alright, excuse the interruption. Yeah, Nepal, fairly certain Nepal had a revolution. Englishman was there. I think you're retarded if you're hearing this shit from me first time, but hey, it's just how it goes sometimes. So yeah, that all went and happened a few days ago. As of today, which is like, is it the 18th? No, it's 1 a.m., so it's the 19th of September, 2025. Yeah, well, that happened. And the Gen Z revolution and some sort of. I'm hearing Discord mod election? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just as confused as you. Hmm. Well, since I'm already on fucking news, what else have I heard? Hmm. I can't think of anything else. Oh, Antifa was dubbed a terrorist organization finally. That took long enough, but better late than never, I guess. Whatever. Yeah. Alright, skipping quest, blah 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 blah. Okay, copper hoe. Yeah, by this point in the game, I've I've already figured out how to make money, so all this is just quest finishing. And I never really pay attention, as you can clearly tell. This is the game I play in the background when I'm not really thinking too hard about the game, but other things. Yeah. So, yeah, so Trump finally did that. Took long enough. Hmm. As for me, I, a while ago, long time ago, for giggles, I started working on a project, right? Because I like my tabletop RPGs. I'm into D&D and all that, right? So I was working on something, and lo and behold, my excitement got the better of me, and I ran away with the whole entire world, right? Really, an insult, mockery of the woke current D&D, right? And let me see. God, what the hell you want? Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. I can just fuck off now. So yeah, I've started to work on a TTRPG supplement for it's for a specific game company. I'm probably gonna contact them and contact the people I know after I've worked on it. You know, I've gotten a proper full manuscript up and out. But I got a feeling that it's gonna turn some heads and it's gonna definitely add some more enjoyment. It's a popular RPG rule set, and well, I was so inspired by the rule set that I went ahead and I wrote a supplemental. It's I guess the closest thing I've ever done to the equivalent of a fan fiction, if you want to call it that. Yeah, because hell, I mean those people they know how to give you just enough to inspire you to create. You know, is this guy praying? No, he's just a fuckwit. Yeah, that's about right. Well, so that's what I'm working on. I'm also writing a book. That's significantly harder for me though. Been working on that shit for a while. Um, that book is the equivalent of my answer to Warhammer. Um, I haven't quite thought too deeply on how to build a following for it. You know, I mean, it's kind of like American Crusaders, if you want to try to imagine that, because the Warhammer their crowd is fucking Brits. Well, what if it was a fucking American? I guess, but it's not entirely that. It's it's my response in a way. At first, I made it as a joke, this huge joke thing, but then I got I got way into it, and lo and behold, I got a whole fucking story about you know what is, to sum up in the quickest and easiest terms to understand, American Templar story. Yeah, it's in space American Templar story, of course. What kind of fucking you know Templar story is not in space? But yeah, that's what I'm working on. And I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna take a wee break on the Templar story as it's kicking my ass, and I'm gonna see about this RPG thing because I think I can probably, I definitely need the dough, so I got a feeling that'll definitely sell better, and I can definitely make that in a much shorter amount of time. Uh, and it's something I understand a little better than writing novels, as I'm not an accomplished novel. I mean, I'm not sure even after I publish one novel I'll ever feel like I've written enough to consider myself a writer. But there's a quote that I'm trying to focus on when I'm working on being this writer. And Charles Dickens once said that he did not aspire to be a writer, but to I think it was create things. Oh fuck! I'm already butchering the quote. He did not aspire to be a writer, but he had filled his life with the problems that only a writer would have. It was something to that effect. I'm sure, if you want, you can find the proper quotes and you can judge me heavily. Write a strongly worded comment. You sick fuck, you've insulted an ancient writer. Yeah, yeah, maybe. Oh well, he'll understand. Ah, shit. Yeah. So there's that. What the fuck else? Yeah, that's about it. I've got aspirations of making video games as well. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned that on the channel, but I certainly do. Though I don't have much ability in such. The Moonlight you might have seen before, the one I was working on. Um, I probably could have sent that one out. I have pretty much the entire script done. I just had to figure out the gameplay, and then, um, well, I wanted to do actual publishing of the game, and then I've come to realize that is a little more complicated naturally, and that would, so I would need to. I can't just transfer it to PC because that would be far too simple, of course, and I need to. I gotta bring it all into. I gotta copy and paste painstakingly everything onto PC to to do that. And it's not to say that I'm not unwilling to do it, but it would be time consuming. And perhaps I probably want to get my own art for it. Um, as the Moonlight, the main purpose for me is a damn good fucking story. Unfortunately, gameplay against the. I mean, I've made the gameplay to give you the feel of the characters, but this is in like a older Final Fantasy format, and I'm not. I'm probably not the best at that, but I'm damn good at dialogue, and I'm damn good at making a fucking story. So I went ahead and I did that. Um, so that's a lot of work over there for the Moonlight. That's one I definitely want to publish. I want to finish that. Oh, but it's gonna be a bitch. Yeah. That's about what's been going on in my life. Just about. Things are going well enough, I suppose. Did these fuckers do this thing? Yeah, they did. Yeah. So, more details as I'm working on this RPG. I might post more videos, but not like official shit. Probably more freeform shit like this, because this I can fucking do this anytime. I don't really need to think too deeply about this kind of shit, huh? But other shit, that's where it can get a little fucking complicated. I don't do too good with all the planning and shit. But more freeform stuff like this, I could definitely handle it. It's more my speed. Oh shit, what else? What else? What else? Well, I'm more than open to any ideas if you stuck around this long. I'm more than open to any ideas or suggestions you all have in regards to perhaps spreading the word about new RPG I might be working on. Um, it doesn't have a name, so I suppose it. Well, I do have a name. I don't want to say it just yet. Um, but this new RPG I'm working on. Well, RPG supplement, TTRPG supplement, tabletop RPG role-playing game supplement. Yes, the main purpose would be to add on to your rule set, and I suppose this could be used for any rule set, but ideally it does go with one particular rule set. I'll reveal that when the time comes. Uh, but if any of you have any suggestions, you have any thoughts on anything really, I'm more than open to any sort of suggestions at this point, as I've not posted very much. Yeah, if you want me to do other videos and such, just let me know. I'll happily throw my thoughts down on anything you point out. If I have thoughts. Oh, if I can shill anything, the big thing I'd probably shill, other than, the hope of my fucking, my book, which is, up in the air right now. Well, it's not on the ground yet. I'm working on it. But the only other thing I could chill is Mandalore Gaming is awesome. Fucking love that channel. I just ran over my 2-year-old child. Yeah, I think that's probably how I'd want to end the video. I'd like to keep rambling on, but I don't got too much more to rant about. Yeah, shame. I believe I was starting to have some fun. Well, this is your local, mostly absent YouTuber, The Dark Mist. Uh, Most popular video was a random glitch video he did when he was much younger, where a glitch was clarified and made easier to do. Um, Other than that, uh, yeah, that's that's all I have for you. I'd like to thank you for swinging by and spending some time with me. Take care now.